I'm Gretchen, this is Sophie, and she's a Shetland sheepdog, or Sheltie. We were competing in agility, or at least playing in agility, and she was diagnosed with arthritis in her elbow, and they said she shouldn't use the equipment anymore, and we weren't ready to stop our teamwork, so Rally seemed like a very good choice to move to. I enjoy competing in Rally. First of all, our class time is sort of a special time for the two of us every week. It's almost like she knows that Monday night is set aside special time for her, and so going to class gives us a good time for bonding. So actually Sophie was diagnosed with a fibrosarcoma in September of 2014, and in all of our follow-up of removing that, they found a lung tumor that was not related, and she had to have that removed as well as half of her left lung. And then a year later, they found another spot of cancer in her right lung, and she went through chemo treatment, and that was in beginning of 2016, and at this point she's been doing well as far as, and so far they say she's clear. She's had a few other issues with becoming 14. She has some adrenal troubles, and which is why she's not quite as active in the ring anymore, and slowed down a little bit. When she was younger, it was always fun to get great scores, and now that we don't get as great as scores, when people ask me about Rally and they say, oh, you're competing with dogs that are 3 years old, I said, or against, and I said, well, actually in Rally the nice thing is we don't really compete against one another, we're just competing with one another, and it makes for a little bit less competitive competition. It's more about what you're doing with your dog. I tell everybody they're like at the national championships. I'm like, well, we had to qualify to get here, and she's 14 now, so I know that she's not going to be the top dog, and I'm okay with that. So I pretty much tell everybody this is just the icing on the cake. It's more like the parade than, it's not like I'm working towards another title, but it's kind of a nice reward for all the hard work and our accomplishment up until this point. And it's very rewarding when you have a great run, and it's a little disappointing when you don't, but it's nice that other people are sympathizing with you, laughing with you, and it's just it's a great way to spend time with your dog and to bond with them. Actually last week got our last point towards our RAE, so now she's an RAE, and as long as she seems like she's interested in doing it, we're probably going to try to go to a few master trials and see how she does, and as long as she's still enjoying it, I'll keep doing it with her. And again, all of our fellow competitors say, she's 14, oh my gosh, that's so awesome, you still do that, and it's probably why she's still doing so well at 14, that you do all of those things with her.